Alright, so I did this video already, but it was way too long, so I decided to do it again because I'm trying to get it as short as possible. I just finished day 4 at the bar method, and this lady, I experienced a great level of microaggression there, and then this lady tried to gaslight me to thinking that that was not what was happening. So when I got there are two ways to get there. Either you go up like 2 flights of stairs or you take the elevator. I decided to take the elevator because I did not want to walk up the stairs. When I got to the door is closed. And I mean, I'm early for our session, and our session is happening right now as well. So I got there while another session was happening, and then my session starts in about 15 or so minutes. Cool? So when I got inside there, I knocked on the door because the door is closed. I tried to open the door is closed. So I knocked on the door, no one answered. So I knocked again, no one answered. And on the third time when I knocked, someone finally came to the door. Like, okay, this lady looked at me like, what are you doing here? And you know, it's kind of interesting because whenever I tried to, I said I was going to talk about this on Monday when I gave my final review about all the places that I went to, because I experienced something kind of similar on Monday as well. And what I've noticed is that whenever I go to predominantly white workout spaces where there's a certain type of clientele, I mean, you know, the Pilates body, white kind of women there, I find that my very presence feels like a form of aggression towards them. And so I noticed that after I came in, the door was open and the door wasn't closed again. I was like, wait, if I feel a way about something, I'm going to ask you. And so I went directly to them and I was like, wait, do you guys usually close the door during sessions? And so her coworkers were there and they were kind of confused. I said, like, no, we don't close the door. And then she signaled to them to let them know that, oh, yeah, we do close the door. And so I'm like, wait, you close the door for while people are having a session? And she's like, yeah, because after 10 minutes, you're not allowed to be to enter the session if you're 10 minutes late. But I'm thinking about it, I'm like, we're all adults. If you come to a session 10 minutes late and you know that you're not allowed in, then they can tell you that, hey, you're not allowed to enter the session. Or they could have even closed the door to where the session is and not the front door where clients are coming in through. Again, I'm not asking anyone to tell me whether or not this was some form of microaggression, because I know what I felt and I've told myself that I am going to trust and believe in how I feel about a situation. And I know what was happening. This lady saw me, and it's always surprising because even though I always go around and tell people that I'm extremely tall and I'm extremely big and stuff like that, a lot of the ladies in the session were a lot more muscular than I am. And so like the only thing that would signal your need to be fearful of me would be that because I'm black. I mean, I wasn't the tallest person in the class. Like, I was among the shorter people in the class, and I didn't have a very toned arm, and I don't have a very toned or muscular body like majority of the other people that were in the class. And so I don't know why she felt the need to close the door when she saw me coming there after I paid for a session. Personally, I enjoyed the session, and so I'm not telling anyone that they should not go there, because you should know whether or not the space feels safe enough for you. But I'm just talking about my own personal experience there. I mean, the what do you call it? The lady that I worked with, the instructor, the instructor was really good, and I enjoyed working with her. I think she also like clocked what was happening. She's an Asian lady. I don't know if that even matters, but I think she clocked what was happening, and so she came. I don't know. But you know, everyone's gonna pretend as if their coworkers didn't do anything at all. But it's fine. I went there. The session was good. I learned that maybe one of the other lessons in like working out, because I think working out, an important part of it is to have like a healthy mind and body. You know, and I don't know if I can have a healthy mind in a space where I don't feel welcome. So personally, I won't be going back to that specific location, and I think I should be a little bit more cautious about the spaces that I try to access in order to work out.